I'm going to show you guys this motorcycle, balloon motorcycle. It uses 4 balloons, 2 gray or silver, 1 any color of your choice, and then 1 black for the tires and the seats. Now, this is not my original design. I must have picked it up along the way at one of the conventions or something. At least I don't think it's my design, but it's been over 15 years, so I don't really remember. So your first 260, you're going to want to inflate it about that much. We're going to do 2 of them about the same. One is getting the front forks of the motorcycle out of it too, and you will use a little bit more of that one and have less trim off at the end. But I'm going to start off with about a 3 or 4 finger bubble, pinch twist, and then another bubble about the same size, and another pinch twist. So that's one of the handlebars. It doesn't matter which one you do it on, but you only need 1 pinch twist for both handlebars to come into. So we're going to do a bubble slightly longer for the front forks, and then another pinch twist, and another bubble the same size, followed by another bubble folding up into there, and then another pinch twist just to keep things straight. And we're going to bring this bubble up alongside that one. And then you're going to do the same thing, handlebars, but you don't need the pinch twist here. I'm going to do that. So same thing, match up your handlebars roughly about the same size. That one's definitely bigger. Could just be that the balloon's inflated a little bit more. So I'm going to wrap that around, make it nice and solid so there's no gaps. So out of the first balloon, get 1 handlebar all the way down, all the way back up. Then we're going to join them together here. And then we're going to make another pinch twist. Doesn't matter which one you're doing. If this one's getting tight on you, just make it out of this one. And we're going to come back up. So we've got 2 bubbles running alongside each other, pinch twist, and then shorter here. And then this part we don't need anymore, but I find it's helpful to leave it on until you got the rest of it done, and then you don't have to worry about things coming unraveled on you. We're going to do another bubble about the same size as this one, 2 pinch twists, and then bubbles about the same size as this for your back wheels. And then whatever you have left will be cut off, but that's what we've got so far. So again, one of these comes down from the handlebar in here, all the way back up, and then your second handlebar comes in, joins this one, and you follow it all the way down. These are skinny. Okay, let's do blue. Okay, now this part, I don't think it really matters which part you start with. You're going to make 3 bubbles in the front, 2 in the back, and then this one's going to fill in with black for the seat. So I usually start with 2 pinch twists, join it in right here, and then at that point you can cut off this extra gray if you want to. Longer bubble up to the front and around that pinch twist, come back, and then make 2 shorter bubbles with the pinch twist in between. So I started here, went up to the front, back to the middle, then got these 2 bubbles. Then we're going to bring our 3rd bubble up to the front. I'm going to make this one slightly longer so it gives a curved look to the tank. And then whatever is left there is going to be cut off. And we're just going to position the handlebars up like this. Give this a squeeze and push it forward some. And then this part doesn't really matter if you start with the front tire, back tire, or the seat. But I have noticed when I start with the seat and make the back tire, this part does get a little bit too squishy. So if you start there, you know it's not going to be too soft. It doesn't really matter how much you inflate it, but that's good. We're going to tie it into those pinch twists and then just wrap it around, filling in that seam in between the two bubbles. I like to wrap it around those pinch twists quite a few times just to make sure things don't come undone. So I cut this off and I'm going to just let a tiny bit of air out to keep it softer. And I'm going to tie that in right behind the tank here, right in the middle with those two pinch twists. We're going to follow that line, filling in the seam between the two bubbles. And make a little loop twist here for like the back seat, sissy bar, or whatever. Then we're just doing a small bubble. You can leave that uninflated if you wanted to. Pull it in tighter. We're just going to wrap it around here again. Pull it in tight. So if you wanted to, you could easily double up that bubble with either the gray or the black for more support. You don't have to, but it could help keep things a little straighter. And we're just going to tilt that back. So if you wanted to add another balloon here, you could fill in the engine and have the tailpipe coming out and just tuck it alongside there. So I don't usually do that. This is supposed to be a quick go-to motorcycle, just knocking things out fast. With practice, you could easily get this down to 2 minutes. There's another video if you want some proof of that. But if you're going to add a tailpipe, it's obviously going to take a little bit longer. But I like to start off with a tulip twist. Like that. And just so it doesn't come undone, I've got the knot inside that pinch twist here. We're going to make a small gap bubble and attach to the back here, like that. Just double up. That can be smaller or completely deflated if you want to. We're going to give it a bend. And then pinch twist, tuck it through there like that, put a pinch twist on this side, and then just bring this into the middle, pinch twist there, and then back up out the other side, and then you can cut it off. So, just adds a little bit to it, fills it in a little bit better, doesn't take a whole lot longer. And that's it. You can do this one without the tailpipe or this one.